This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. Go to the link in the description below so they know that I sent you. Before I do get started, I want to remind everyone on Twitch, everyone on YouTube, that my videos are sponsored by Card Kingdom. My streams are sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you are on YouTube right now, there's a link in the description below that if you use, it'll take you to their site and they'll know that I sent you there, which would help me out. And same thing on Twitch, except it's in the panels below and you can click on the Card Kingdom logo. All right, so we're doing another ranked draft of Ravnica Allegiance. This means best of one. So yeah, let's do this thing. Ooh. I think it's probably Dovin. I mean, that should be pretty easy, right? We've got an Airings. I mean, I think Dovin's just better than all these things by a fairly wide margin. There's no premium removal here. Airings is definitely the second best card. So yeah, definitely going with Dovin.
I'm impressed anyone would be so foolish as to face me.
Wow, someone's pretentious. So repudiate, replicate, no thank you. Skewer the Critics is interesting because red, white, and red, blue are not decks in this format, right? So we could take the Skewer with the intention of splashing it. Thank you for the sub, Brian C23. Yeah, I haven't played with him or against him enough to hear any of his pretentious lines. So, you know, this isn't the worst, but it's not that good. You really need to be able to cast the replicate part, and we can't. I mean, you know, it's early, but it requires some setup. So, Skewer is probably just the best card in this pack. The Angel's not bad. Swirling Torrent, Slimebind aren't bad. And if we take the Skewer, it sort of gives us some tension because we can't really play Skewer and Dovin in most scenarios. If we pick up enough fixing, we can. So it may just be better to take a reasonable blue card over the best card in this pack. It's definitely Crassus Aracom. There's, you know, the Ram's good, but the Crassus is better. Assuming you mean the mythic rare Hydra one. It's just a hard choice. Skewer's the best card. Swirling Torrent and Slimebind. Yeah, I think we take the Skewer. I mean, it's good not to get married to your first pick, even when it's a sweet mythic. And Dovin's good, but he's not like straight up bomb. So, yeah, I think. Yeah. Back-to-back Skewers. Hard to say no to that. Better than Amplifier for sure. The blue cards in here are all right, and there's Azorius Night Arbiter, but I think you got to take another Skewer. Okay. Well, this pack doesn't have much in it, which is kind of sad this early. Plague White's probably the best card. I think I'm just going to take a Guildgate and see what happens. There's another Angel. Maybe I take that now. Yeah, I think we take the Angel here. We could take Slimebind, but if we're blue-white, Archway Angel will be pretty good. Okay, reasonable white cards here. Nothing exciting. There's also an Orzhov Guildgate. What we really want is a Guildgate that produces red, but I think we want a Guildgate over 10th District Veteran or Resolute Watchdog. Okay, so here I think we take a Skitter Eel. Nice little dude. I think we take another Guildgate here. This one is actually in colors it looks like we'll play. Okay, so I don't like Quench very much. I think Footlight Fiend is... Yeah, I mean, Rakdos Trumpeter is fine too, but we'll take the Fiend. If we end up in red, it wouldn't be too bad. So here's a Gruul Guildgate. That may or may not help us. Maybe it's just better to take another Archway Angel. Yeah. So we've got a Thought Collapse and a Rakdos Guildgate. I think I'm going to go with Thought Collapse. Yeah, Plague White came back. You could take... Mainboarding 1 Exposed to Daylight isn't a bad plan. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, Wall of Lost Thoughts. Hopefully I don't have to play it, but hey. Yeah, Ceruli Caretakers. Okay. Well, why is Bedeck in this pack, making my life difficult? There's also a Senate Guildmage, which is really, really good. Bedeck's a nice removal spell. There's also a third Skewer the Critics. Man. That's a little annoying, I have to say. Yeah, I gotta pick a line now for sure. Skewers are so good. The problem with switching all the way over to red is the other cards we've taken so far do not work out. You know, we have Footlight Fiend, and that's basically it. Granted, we'd also have Bedeck, so we'd have 3 good removal spells. I think I'm going to pick the Guildmage. I just think given what we've done so far, I think the Guildmage is the right pick. Pack 1, pick 1, it's probably Bedeck, even over Skewer, but I think we go with the Guildmage. Yeah, the Senate Guildmage is great for sure. So, I do love Grasping Thrall, and that's something we can get away with splashing at this point. Trollbred Guardian's nice, Orzhov Enforcer's nice. Windstorm Drake, Senate Griffin are nice too, but Grasping Thrall's just better than all of them. So we'll take the Thrall. Okay. Night Arbiter's pretty good. I don't know if I would say it's really good. It's better if you have High Alert. Probably just an Admonition here, or we could take another Guildgate. But probably Admonition, yeah. Okay, here I think we do take an Azorius Guildgate over some mediocre playables. Oh, this pack is not being nice to me. These green cards are really good. We'll take the 10th District Veteran. We don't really have any other choice. Okay, so Fairy Duelist here, I think. I like it more than the Arrester's Admonition, and we're low on 2 drops. So I think I'm going to put you there. I would like to find a way to splash Skewer the Critics, but Gruul Guildgate's not going to help with that. So, you know. I think we go with Fairy Duelist here. Okay. Why? Should I have just taken, like, all the Skewer the Critics? Maybe. So, there's a Noxious Grudian. There's a chance we end up in Orzhov, I guess. But man, I think could have had a lot of Skewer the Critics. But yeah, I'll take the Grudian. Ugh. This is not what I want to be seeing. I guess we take another Thought Collapse. Guess we take a Scuttle Gator. Things aren't going great. This Orzhov Guildgate will help, though. And this Simic Guildgate might help. Thought Collapse number 3, I guess. I think I'd like that more than a Locket. Axebane Beast, yeah. That's the kind of thing we want to splash. Man. I'm really feeling like I should have gone red-green. But, you know, trying to play Dovin seems fun. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to be splashing Skewer the Critics. I do think we'll be splashing Grasping Thrall with no problem. What the heck is CTM? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Clear the Mind. I don't know if I believe in that deck. I mean, I know people have made it work, but I don't want to. I think Chillbringer is so much better than Clear the Mind that I definitely don't take it here. We also don't really have enough removal to make that deck work. I guess 3 Thought Collapses is kind of nice with Clear the Mind. But I'm going to take Chillbringer. I think it's a lot better. A lot better. Probably Forbidding Spirit. There's also a Summary Judgment. We don't have any actual removal yet. This Incubation Druid would be nice. Yeah, we don't have any actual removal. We have Bounce Spells and Thought Collapse. I don't know. The Spirit's pretty good. I think it's worth taking there. So Gruul Guildgate doesn't really do anything for us. Frilled Mystic would be nice, but I don't think we can support that. Could we just switch to a green-blue deck? I don't think we want to. So I think we just take the Orator, which is a nice little guy. Nice little guy. Yeah. So, oh, there's a Gate Colossus. That's probably where we want to go. We're up to, yeah, we have 6 gates. That's plenty. We'll even run the green ones if we have to. Maybe we'll have some sideboard cards, but yeah. Gate Colossus it is. Okay, so there's a High Alert. How does our deck look with High Alert at this point? We don't have any of the cards that are really good with High Alert yet, and this is like the last pack. So I don't know that we want to take it here over like a Syndicate Messenger. If we just happen to have the cards that are already good with High Alert, I think I would do it. But we don't. I think we'd rather have Syndicate Messenger. Yeah. Okay. We're going to be running Simic Guildgates, so maybe splashing Incubation and Congruity, where most of the time we cast Incubation anyway, is worth it. I think it's better than Humongulus. Alright, Orjav Guildgate. Justicar's Portal. There's a few things we can do that. We have Chillbringer, Grasping Thrall, Archway Angel, Forbidding Spirit to a lesser extent, Fairy Duelist to a lesser extent. That might actually be worth it in this deck. But there's also another Orjav Guildgate, and we have 3 cards that really care about that. And yeah, I think it's probably the Guildgate. I think that is the better choice there. Oh yeah, we don't actually have a... I keep thinking about sideboards. Doesn't matter. Scuttlegator number 2. We are splashing Orjav Guildgate, so maybe Twilight Panther's worth it. But, you know, not being able to pay for its Death Touch is pretty brutal. We only have 3 2-drops, though. And maybe that just convinces me. Yeah. That's a nice late Slimebind. Could have taken a Clear the Mind there. Here I think I do take one. Take a Gruul Guildgate. And yeah, I guess a Rakdos Guildgate. Alright. First time in a while I haven't gotten at least a few gems after the draft. So, I think our deck looks pretty sweet. Would be kind of be nice to have had more early creatures to defend Dovin, but what are you going to do, you know? I think this is basically the deck. Do we need to run the Gruul Guildgate? 5, 6, 7. I don't think we do, actually. It's not going to do anything. We're not going to be running a Forest either. We will be running Simic Guildgates. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Gruul Guildgate, yeah, maybe we could splash Skewer the Critics, but I don't think so. So 7 Guildgates is plenty. 9, 11, 14. We need one more land. We just have to decide what it should be. So we're at 7. We're at 9 blue sources and 9 white sources. Let's think here, mana-wise. What do we want to do? Oh. Did it auto add 5, 7, 12? No, we need to add 1 land. I feel like... I mean, we do have 1 double white, but we have 3 double blue. So I think in the end, we probably want to go with an island. Gives us 10 blue sources and 9 white sources, which is pretty good. We got a couple green and 3 black, and that's plenty, I think. Yeah. Playing a few cards I don't love in this thing, like Scuttle Gator, and I don't love 3 Thought Collapses either. But it'll probably work out, right? I mean, it's not a great keep, but it's not terrible. I think it's a keep with us going first. We've got access to all our mana. We may not play anything for a while, but since we were going first, that's pretty nice. Having an island in there, a blue source in there would have been great, because then we can Thought Collapse on turn 3. So I wouldn't mind drawing an island. So they're trying to ramp over there, which makes me want to hit blue mana even more. We do not, though. Might just have to cycle our Clear the Mind. I don't hate it, because we really need to hit the mana. Okay. So we drew something we can do, so I think that's what we do. The thing we can do. Okay. Well. I think we attack here. Alright, end our turn. There are lots of enchantments our opponent could play. Or artifacts, so exposed to daylight is. Like that, for example. Do they have Quench to protect it? That would be so annoying. I think they do. Or not. We already have 1 Thought Collapse. I don't know that I want 2 right this second. Ooh, we're pretty close to Gate Colossus. I probably should have played my eel first to gain the 1 life. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine to not leave our mana up. Generally, with Counter Magic and Limited, I like to sort of do it when I don't have other options. Because if you try to force Counter Magic, things can go really badly for you. Like if, you know. Okay, that works for me. I think we just play Gate Colossus here. Yep. I was hoping we'd draw. This time I do want to attack first so that if they do have mana for Quench, maybe they use it on a Summary Judgment or something, and then Gate Colossus is much more likely to come down. I would say our opponent's in some trouble. Could be wrong. Yeah. Do they also have a skewer here? That would be pretty brutal. Just finish off our Gate Colossus. Okay. Good. I don't think there's any reason to play anything here, because now's a time when we can just hang back. Okay. I don't think I want to use a card to make sure I hit them for 8 here. No. And yeah, we'll just end our turn. We gotta, if we can protect our Gate Colossus, I feel like this is a game we just win. This is one of those times where it's like, if I don't play Thought Collapse, it's gonna be really, it could be really annoying here, but because I don't have anything else to do, right? Like, I'll have not used my mana to play Chillbringer or anything, and it looks like that's what's gonna happen. We're okay. I mean, it works for me, I guess. Do you think they have another Vine Snare? No. So we can't play Senate Guild Mage and leave mana up for Thought Collapse because we've only got 2 blue mana. I think the Thought Collapse plan works out here. If they play something big enough to block it, yeah, there we go. That's the kind of thing we do need to counter. They could have their own Thought Collapse. The Thought Collapse or Thought Collapse. They do. So they're going to gain a bunch of life here. 2, 4, 6. They gain 10? Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm kind of leaning towards playing the Thrall. Alright. Yeah, I think we play Thrall here. And then next turn we can Chillbringer. That makes Gate Colossus lethal on its own. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. That is too. Well, crap. So I could Chillbringer the Flyer and attack for 3 and then have lethal in the air next turn. That doesn't seem terrible. We may take a huge hit. Something like 14 damage. But I think that's our best route here. Don't have summary judgment. Come on. You don't want to do that. Oh, that's not good. Not good. All right, well. What does Fairy Duelist do for me? Nothing, really. If I attack with Gate Colossus here, they do have to trade with one of their big guys. Kind of don't hate that. And actually, with Fairy Duelist, it wouldn't even be a trade. So I think that's what we do here. Okay, well, if they double block, it is a trade, and there's no reason to use Fairy Duelist. Vigilance and Trample versus Trample. I think Vigilance and Trample is probably better to get rid of. Okay. So, we could play Scuttlegator and have mana for Fairy Duelist. No, we can't. We only have 7 mana. Poop. It's frustrating. Blarg. We can use Fairy Duelist to take down the Archway Angel. That's a thing. Alright, so I think we play our Guild Mage. Man, they can make something unable to block, which is kind of problematic. Just a little. Just a little bit of a problem. Then I think we will clear the mind on ourselves. It does mean our Gate Colossus isn't able to come back later, but that Grasping Thrall's nice. Trying it again is very good, actually. Alright, so end our turn. We're only in the first game. It's doing pretty well, but our opponent may have stabilized and be about to just destroy us. So we'll see. Okay. Hey, there's our Archway Angel. That's pretty nice. Archway Angel and Grasping Thrall are pretty nice. Probably playing our Angel is the best thing. And then leaving Senate Guildmage back to do stuff. Oh my god. That's savage. I think that just loses us the game right there. Frilled Mystic. Why'd you gotta do that to me? Why? We were beating him down pretty good. Not so much anymore. Alright, so... I think we're gonna block here and then loot. Okay. That Clan Guildmage is gonna make our one blocker unable to block, and that'll be very sad. They drew another Frilled Mystic. Wouldn't that be fun? So we kind of have a chance here in Magical Christmas Land, maybe? Our Fairy Duelist coming out of nowhere to block could matter here. Never mind. It doesn't. Ouchies. Yeah. We're dead. Yeah, that Mystic was very timely. It was a nasty one to have happen to you. Man, after starting out 6-0 with our first deck, we're 0-4 between the last 3 games with the other one and this first one. So it's kind of interesting. Oh my god. They're going first. This hand, I think it's keepable. Said that last time. Okay, that makes it way better. Not only did we draw white mana, but a Guild Gate, which 2 of our cards care about. So now we have an Admonition. Things are going all right. I'd say things are going all right here. Okay. I think Law Mage's Binding's enough better than Depose Deploy, though that's what I would do. Jadra, I think that's what I would do. Should I just slam a Slime Bind here? I think I will. Have the mana to do it. Blanking that seems pretty good. Binding is just such a good removal spell. Depose Deploy is nice for sure, but it's not as, I don't think it's quite as good. Freaking Grasping Thralls, ruining my life. Alright, so we're gonna play Guild Mage. Leave up mana for Thought Collapse. And or Arrester's Admonition. Though, we don't have anything good to use Arrester's Admonition on. Oh, that's a good thing to use Thought Collapse on. Yeah, you should love removal. Gates Ablaze doesn't work out in enough decks for me to want to take it over Forbidding Spirit, I don't think. I mean, when it does work out, it's awesome, but the chances it works out aren't exactly high, in my experience. Because you not only need the Gates deck to work, you need to have a deck that's pretty controlling. Alright, well, we get a 2-for-1 there, essentially. Which works for me. Well, that's annoying. Do we just clear the mind ourselves? It's not exactly an exciting use of clear the mind, but I think we do. I always want to target my graveyard. Okay. I'm not going to be blocking, so... I don't know if I don't know if I'm quite an expert, but thank you. If we can hit a 6 land, well, that'll work. So, yeah, I think we just tap down the Messenger and plan on trading with the Grasping Thrall. We need all our gates to show up right about now, although getting an untapped land would actually be pretty nice. Yeah, so let's try to trade here. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I don't love it, but... It's just a 1-for-1, and it costs them 4 mana, so... Alright, so we're gonna Admonition now. And then we can flash in Fairy Duelist to kill Grasping Thrall, theoretically. Ah, okay. That's okay. So... Duelist, huh? That's our plan here. Oh, God. Probably still need a Duelist here. We'll just blank the damage from that and take 3. We just need to hit these lands. Oh, God. Why? Things not going so well in this draft so far. Yeah, we'll take 5. Having all our gate cards in our hand right now is a little frustrating. Look at that. Alright, well, I can't complain a ton because, like, we are going to gain enough life that we're in okay shape. Right. So we're going to go to 2 here, then back up to 6 if we play our Angel. Hopefully they don't have another Grasping Thrall. Hey, there's Dovin. No time, Dovin. I'm sorry. We got to just gain a bunch of life here. Hopefully they don't just have a kill spell for our Angel. Yeah, I mean, I basically have to block Twilight Panther. Not if it's all they're attacking with, actually. Do they have double +2/+2? That would be a joy. Okay, so then we play another Archway Angel. And suddenly we're back in this thing. Still can't really attack just yet. But we can play Gate Colossus soon. That's annoying. We also have Dovin, which is not a bad thing. You don't have any black mana. That's interesting. That works for me. Okay, so we play Gate Colossus or Dovin and start gaining more life and making Thopters. And we can also leave up Thought Collapse if we do that. I think the Colossus is probably just better because it can block on the ground so much better. Yeah, I don't think I'll be attacking. Wow. Works for me. I mean, we did turn the game around with those 3 gate payoffs in a row once we finally hit that 6th land. We got there. 1-1. This is another weird hand. All the gate payoffs, no gates. I don't think we can keep this one. It just seems too slow. Oh, this one seems so much better. Should have kept that first one. I think we got to go to 5. Oh my god. This isn't going to go well. Like, even if we drew all lands here, yeah, I don't think we're going to get to play this game. Okay, okay. That's a step in the right direction. That's not. Neither is that. Should have probably kept that first one, especially in best of 1. Especially in best of 1, I shouldn't have kept it. Ooh. We do have Exposed to Daylight, I guess. So let's just draw like a Plains and then a bunch of Guild Gates. If that's what we do, we might have a chance. Probably not, though. It's probably too late. Yeah. GG. Both times I've drafted Dovin. The other time was on Magic Online. Like, it never worked. I just never had a time when I could play him and didn't do very well. We still have a chance to do well here, but we're starting off 1-2, so it's not really where you want to be. But yeah, this will be an extended stream, by the way. I'll be going 4 hours instead of the usual 3. And that'll be the case every day from today until next Sunday, because I'm on spring break and I don't need to work as much as I normally do. Still need to work some. All right, this one's pretty good. So if we do lose here, we definitely have time for another quick draft, I guess is what my point is. Oh man, should have played the other Guild Gate first, because I could have played my Guild Mage on turn 2. Yeah, so... Imperious Oligarch is annoying, that's for sure. Thanks for the cheer, for the bits, Twilight Pony. Yeah, I'm excited to stream a bunch, see if I can maybe get close to hitting affiliate. Probably a ways away from doing it, but this is pretty good draw. Syndicate Messenger. Unless they have another Grotesque Demise. I don't mean affiliate, by the way. I mean partner. Because I'm already an affiliate. Got to average 65 viewers to get there, and obviously we still got some ways to go. Okay. Arrester's Admonition or Forbidding Spirit? I think Forbidding Spirit. You're not an idiot. I said the wrong thing. If I use Blade Brand here, it's kind of whatever. Sentinel's Mark. That's a little more than whatever. I can bounce the creature, though. That makes it a little... Yeah. Gate Colossus can come down soon. Holding mana for Thought Collapse, my sort of a philosophy with counter spells and limited is I do it when I can. And oh, I got you. 11 Secret Herbs and Spices. What was I gonna say? I'll leave mana up for them, but it's better to add to the board when you can, especially when it's something like a Gate Colossus or Arrester's Admonition to get rid of a Sentinel's Mark. I think that's just so much better. That, you know, eventually we will start Thought Collapsing. Maybe next turn, you know, if we... Having up Thought Collapse instead of playing Scuttlegator is probably perfectly fine. For example. I don't like leaving it up, and sometimes your opponent's just not going to play something that's worth countering, or they'll play around it entirely, and that's not usually going to work out so well. You know, having Thought Collapse for that would have been nice, but you can't have it all. Yeah, so here, obviously, we leave up mana for Thought Collapse because we don't have any other choices. So, yeah, so we'll attack with Gate Colossus here. Only Grasping Throw can block it, so... Makes me feel like they have dead Rebels if they're like, you know, I'll let this die when I'm at 21. We won't block. If we ever get to Archway Angel, we'll be in great shape. Yeah, so we'll Thought Collapse that. We hit a dead Rebels, that's nice. Sometimes you accidentally give them some graveyard value when you don't want to be doing that. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to attack with the Colossus. And we'll end our turn. We can leave up Slimebind and Thought Collapse here. We're just going to take 2. I don't feel the need to be Slimebinding just yet. Yeah, I probably could be swinging with the 1/1. So, like, this is a situation where it's like, do I want to counter this? I don't really think I do. It can't block Gate Colossus. Yeah, that we do, though. So, yeah, no reason to Slimebind here. So here we have a choice between playing Archway Angel. I think we just play the Angel. I mean, I could just protect my game plan. Maybe that's the smarter thing. Be able to counter anything they play. Like, at this stage, it starts to make more sense to leave up mana for counter magic. I think that's what I'll do. That way, yeah. That way, you know, if they have a kill spell, we can get rid of it. If they play something that can block our Gate Colossus, we can get rid of it. Chances are good Slime Binds. Yeah, so we Thought Collapse that too, and that gives us the game. All right. At least we're 2-2 now. Two and two seems pretty decent. How many Tweed Blazers do I have? I think just 2. Ooh, we're going first, and we got Dovin. Let's see if we can actually do some Dovin things here. We can play the Panther on turn 2. Yeah. I have never built a cube. Would be fun, though. Man. That ruins my fun. My Dovin fun. I think we probably still play him. We just may not be able to run away the game with him.
I wrote an entire treatise on your APM there. Pardon me.
So if they attack with the hybrid to Dovin... Whoa. That's kind of a surprise, I have to say. I think I'm actually going to +1 here. Actually, no. I think I -1 and then play Syndicate Messenger. There's a significant chance, I guess, that they have counter magic, though. So let's +1.
There's elegance in simplicity.
Gets his loyalty up. Play the Messenger. Probably gets Thought Collapsed. Yeah. I could have just played completely around it, I guess, but probably isn't worth it. Is he really voiced by Chris O'Donnell? That's crazy. So, I think we just let this hit our buddy Dovin.
That's your best. I needn't worry.
I
Constantly seek to innovate.
Simic Guild Gate. And yeah, we'll end our turn. Dovin's doing what you want him to do. I mean, he made a Thopter buddy. His loyalty's getting somewhere. So it's making it harder for our opponent to really pressure him.
Fully for you.
All right. What's up, Gate Colossus? So I'm gonna play this Chillbringer first and see what our opponent does. Yeah, I think Exposed to Daylight's very worth running main deck. There's a lot of enchantments and artifacts. Well, there's really only one artifact, but there are a lot of enchantments in this set. Right, Thought Collapse it is. Alright, so we're actually gonna -1.
You're doing me a favor.
Almost every game in this format, I feel like you see a target for Exposed to Daylight. Oh, that's annoying. That's good news, though. I don't always main it, but we were kind of short on playables, and I think it works fine. So... probably just -1 again and play Gate Colossus. That Mammoth Spider's annoying, but Gate Colossus doesn't care too much. So Dovin has prevented a bunch of damage, gained us a bunch of life, and made 3 Thopter tokens, which I think is a pretty great deal. Wow, thanks for 10 more subs. Gift subs. Alright, so... I think we +1 here. Attack with Gate Colossus. And then...
Not just a gadget, but ingenuity.
Hope you all enjoy the subs that Sinister has gifted. He's gifted a total of 40, is what it says. I don't know if it says that in chat for you guys, but that's insane. And I really, 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 really appreciate it. Alright, so Gate Colossus. What do you do? Block with Mammoth Spider? I wonder if they have a trick. It'd have to be a pretty big trick. To kill my Gate Colossus, it would be. To survive, it wouldn't have to be too big. See, there's something we're going to blow up with Exposed to Daylight at one point or another. We could just do it now. Gives us a 2-for-1 if we do. Let's do it. Playing the Angel's tempting, but... wouldn't it have been funny if I accidentally clicked on my own Gate Colossus there? Wouldn't that be hilarious? I think another creature is pretty good. So we get that annoying reach creature out of the way. Obviously that matters. That Hoopo is just a regular Hoopo. A Eurasian Hoopo, I think, technically. Rather than a River Hoopo. Thank you for the follow. The 420 logic. We are in some nice shape here, I would say. Yeah, I was going to say, Dovin is about to go nuts, so... Right, 3 and 2. Ah, Affectionate Indrik. It's a fun one. Yeah, my whole River Hoopo story is an interesting one. The reason I like it so much. So, I really like birds already. My fiance and I, it's like a hobby that we developed together is, you know, bird watching, going to... We especially like waterfowl for the most part, but I did some of my research for my dissertation in Israel, and this is a good hand. And while I was there, I started seeing... And I'd actually been there before, but I didn't like birds before. I actually lived in Israel for a year. In 2013 to 2014. I started seeing these birds now that I cared about birds, and I found out they were called hoopos and all that. And then like 3 days later, they spoiled river hoopos. So it was just like a really weird confluence of events, you know. It was definitely interesting. I think I'm pretty tempted to play Dovin and +1 here. Maybe I'm not. Maybe 10th District Veteran's just a better call. Dovin +1, attack with Senate Guildmage. Doesn't seem terrible. I think it's something like Zopichat in Hebrew. I could be wrong, though. It's been a while since I looked that up. Dovin +1. Thanks for all the bits as well. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. The problem is, like, my opponent is probably just going to attack. I mean, but I guess playing Dovin as quickly as I can is probably a good call. Let's just do it.
I look forward to seeing your mistakes.
I think I am gonna +1 here.
There is elegance in simplicity.
And give up my guild mage, potentially. Alright. That works out pretty well, I think. Ah, Duchifat. I don't know why I thought it started with the Tsadi.
A solid hit.
Alright, so here I think we -1 now.
My blood pumping.
Okay. So, what to do here? What to do here? I think the answer is probably -1ing again. And then playing Impassioned Orator. Yeah. It's non-token, right? Oh, no, it's not.
On the shoulders of giants.
Do I want to dig for something? Yeah, let's do that, actually. Chillbringer, Gate Colossus isn't going to be that good right now, so I think we probably want the Chillbringer. Alright, man. Dovin is leading us to victory when we get him down on turn 3. I guess that's not a huge surprise. Just the value is insane. So we're up to 4-2. So we're at least going to be 4-3, which, you know, after starting 0-2, did we start 1-2? No, I think we started 0-2. Pretty good finish, I think. One I'm satisfied with. I don't know what cards I would include in a cube. I've never really thought of one. I mean, I do like really clear archetypes. Those are my favorite kind of cubes. Or when there's like legit archetypes. I know not everybody loves that, but I like it. This is a good hand. Alright, so we're going to play... yeah, Simic Guildgate here. A cube is a draft where it's a curated... man, should have played my Workshop Guildgate first again. My Fairy Duelist does not do much against Plague White, unfortunately. So I'm just going to play a Guildgate. It's a cube that's curated, so you pick the cards that are in it from all over, all sorts of different sets. So it's a draft, is what I mean to say, that's curated. And there's only one copy of all those cards, at least in most cubes. So, yeah, that is what a cube is. Okay, so I think we play our Guild Mage here. See what happens. Thank you for the follow, Wizka. Fair enough. How likely is it that they're leaving up counter magic? Pretty likely. Luckily, I don't really have a reason to play anything right here, so I'm not going to. And then I can leave up my Thought Collapse and hope they tap out here so I can play my Gate Colossus. But I have my doubts that they're going to do that. Yeah, they're not going to do it. Okay, so we're going to do it anyway. I guess they didn't have counter magic. Could have a kill spell. If we're allowed to untap and protect it with Thought Collapse, we'll be pretty happy. Okay. Well, will Gate Colossus get us there? Play this Twilight Panther. Once you have a bomb in play, that is when it starts making sense to just leave mana up for Thought Collapse, and Gate Colossus is certainly a bomb. I think I'm going to Thought Collapse that. All right. So here I think we try to play Archway Angel. Might get countered. Nope. I think we're going to get there again. Yeah. These are both weird drafts so far. The other one we started... the other one we started 6-0 and then finished 6-3. This one we started 0-2 and we're going to be at least 5-3. So we may end up with... It'd be interesting if we end up with the same record and like sort of flipped... yeah. I think I know what I'm doing, Eriction, maybe. Maybe. I might. Oh, I wish we were going first with Dovin, but we do have 1-drop and 2-drop with Dovin, which is pretty great, so we're going to keep it. Yeah, we'll play our Azorius Guild Gate first in case we... I was thinking about playing Twilight Panther, but I think we're alright. Oh, God. That's annoying. I think we play our Simic Guild Gate and then Twilight Panther. Yeah, you can end up with some crazy gate stacks on here. We ended up in a pretty good one, even though we don't have... We're not in green, so we don't have, like, the best gate payoffs, but... I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm interested to see what War of the Spark is like in general. Ugh. This is not so good. Thank you for the follow, Brickcast. So, like, we could play Dovin here, but it's not going to be worth it. I think doing something with Fairy Duelist here is way more worth it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the Planeswalker nonsense in the set. Trying to decide what I want to block more. Probably, I think going after the Pontiff. Obviously, they're going to sacrifice to keep it indestructible, but we still get rid of this guy. So, I think I'm going to try to Fairy Duelist here and kill and block, double block the Pontiff, whose Death Touch won't matter because it has no power. Yeah, it'll definitely be unique. Seeing Planeswalkers at lower rarities alone is going to make it an interesting set. So do they sacrifice Blade Juggler to keep the Pontiff? No. I'm kind of okay with that. So this game, our buddy Dovin is going to have to come down a little bit later. He'll be good once we get to parity. That's for sure. And I think we have a good chance of getting there. Alright, so... I think I double block the Blade Juggler. See if they have a trick. Doesn't look like it. All these Syndicate Messengers are not ideal. I think I like playing the Orator here. We are 5-2, Tokenyon. Dovin's pretty good. He's not amazing. Like, they didn't print... None of the Planeswalkers they printed in this set are, like, incredible. And Kaya's not even good in Limited, as you point out. But they're good. Kaya's pretty much unplayable, I would say, yeah. So, that's annoying for us. Kind of makes me wish I'd played, used his Adapt. But we can play Archangel here and gain 7 life. That'll go a long way towards helping us. We could try to wait another turn, but I don't think that's the right call. So yeah, we're just going to play... I can probably get in with a free hit with Skitter Eel, but the Skitter Eel can actually block kind of okay on the ground right now with its friends. So, yeah, we'll play Archangel. Yeah, we'll attack. We're not planning on blocking the Flyers anytime soon. But yeah, Kaya's pretty much unplayable. Like, there are times... Like, if your opponent has, like, multiple Gate Colossuses or something, maybe it can work out. But I just think most of the time it doesn't. So we're just going to take the 5. Debtor's Transport is not what you want to see in this situation. All right, Dovin.
Whatever your plans, there's still my blood pumping.
And yeah, we'll end our turn. Yeah, I think the Gruul, I think Domri and Dovin are about the same. I think they're both like solid Bs, which is pretty good, but we're used to seeing Planeswalkers that are like A+s, you know, so. Okay, so I think I go ahead and block here, and I'm going to block this with a Thopter, basically with the plan of just getting as many Thopters as I can and life as I can out of Dovin. Okay, ooh, that'll be helpful. It's not looking great for us, but it could be worse, I suppose. So they're both attacking me, actually. Okay. I'll put Slimebine on one of them, and it'll take 6. Uh-oh. It's hard to get into play, but once you get that knight into play, things get ugly, and I think things are about to get ugly. Yeah, we're gonna have to -1.
Don't mind if I enjoy this.
I think we're gonna finish up at 5 and 3 here, which after our start is not too bad. You know, that's a good question. Why not block the 1/3? Probably would have been worth it. I guess I was concerned about giving them the... Yeah, I could have used Impassioned Orator or the Duelist to block it. Yeah. Good call. That was probably not the wisest move. I need to hit another Archway Angel. Pretty badly, yeah, so... man, I think we're just gonna have to take 9. Another Archway Angel would be pretty good, but, I mean, even that isn't gonna bail us out of this. I think we're technically not dead, but we're definitely heading in that direction. Hello, Juki Jobby card. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers, 4. We have 6 blockers, but yeah, it's gonna be ugly blocks for the most part. And take 2. No. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Looks like we'll survive. But really just barely. Especially because the knight can just start sacrificing. Yeah. Yeah, I figure I'm just dead next turn too, but might as well give myself the chance, you know? Ah, that would have been nice earlier at slowing them down, but yeah. All right, we finish up 5 and 3 with this one. Five and 3. Puts us at 95 and 54 and claim our prizes.